There are thousands of edible things on the planet, but the scariest of them all are probably these insects. This here is Stanley. Stanley is a locust. And a lot of people think, why would I ever eat insects? Well, you might eat insects because they are brilliant for the planet. And if you're thinking about maybe trying some for the first time, today is your day, because I have here a huge smorgasbord of insects to try. Most of them sent by my friend Nick from Crunchy Critters. And what I thought we'd do is have a little tasting session, and I can tell you what these different things taste like. If you've never tried them before, you need this advice. So these are edible locusts. You can see they're absolutely beautiful. There's one to take a good look at there. So let's have a little try of Stanley's made. I mean, the sensation is like delicately flavoured crisps in a way. These are crickets. Ooh, almost like walnuts. These are called chapulines, and chapulines are from kind of southern Mexico. I've eaten them a fair bit in Oaxaca. So if you look really closely at these fellows here, you can see that that's the main body of the grasshopper. These are sort of grasshoppers. So this is your chapulines. Oh, very zesty. Got a real kind of lime sensation to them. These are lozenges of chocolate, but in actual fact, underneath that chocolate are crickets. They do look a little bit like rabbit droppings. Oh, that is really nice. A big wallop of chocolate, nice little bit of crunch in the middle there. I'm looking forward to these. These are bamboo worms. These look beautiful. It does look a little bit odd, doesn't it? Okay, let's try that. Got a little woodiness to it. I think in a good way. Freeze-dried mealworms. These are, I mean, they are the same things that you feed to birds, really, but they've been produced organically. Most of them are actually grown in Holland in big kind of vats. Look at those, beautiful. Oh, so a big smoky sensation, like I mean that sort of lovely barbecue smoking that you get on really, really good sort of beef brisket and stuff like that. Now this is when it starts getting a little bit hairier. Wild black ants. How amazing. Let's have a little taste. Crunchy, really zesty. Wow. And that's because ants usually have a little bit of acid in them. I think it's normally formic acid. So these are queen weaver ants. Oh my gosh. These don't look pretty. Whoa, that looks like scrapings off the floor. They look absolutely revolting. That is so disgusting, I can't believe it. All right, the most ugly food on the planet might be the most delicious. Is this gonna be a massive revelation? Is this gonna change my life forever? Here we go! I think that's a no. Oh, okay. There's not a heck of a lot of flavour to them at all. It's a little bit like eating wood dust. These should be the most exciting one of all. So these are ants again, but these are roasted queen leafcutter ants. Now, I think that that's a polite name for what these really are called, which is hormigas colonias. They are basically fat-bottomed ants. And if you take a look at them, they really have got big, fat bottoms. Would you? Would you? Let's give it a go. It's biting into the abdomen, that's really weird. All right, they've got a burst of bacon-like flavour. You know when you've made streaky bacon and it's gone really crispy and it's really good and salty, a massive hit of protein? It's that. I just did a burp. It was kind of insect burp, quite creepy. Okay, so the next thing I've got is really interesting. It's these fellas here. These are called crowbars, and they are sort of snack bars that have been made with cricket flour. So, so this is the unboxing. This is the Crowbar Cacao and Chia flavoured. Let's have a little try. That's very nice. It's a bit like dried figs. So, Crowbar with peanut crunch. Here we go. Actually, let's have a little look at that. All right, here we go. That's really good. I mean, I guess from the crickets you just get that protein sensation, which is a real kind of depth of flavour. But then it's sort of cut with lots of peanuts. What's not to love? Fly eggs. Now these are literally the eggs of a little marsh fly. I'll try that. I don't really taste of anything. Slight swampiness, but mainly it's that crunch. They're like tiny little sesame seeds. Edible flies, also from Mexico City. Okay, we'll try those. Again, looks like scrapings off the floor. Swampiness. It's not a good thing. These are my toenails. I've never ever managed to make them taste good, so I'm not going to bother. Now, you might think that insects aren't part of your world, but if you've ever had a pink marshmallow or any sausages, have a close look at the label, because if it says E120, carmine or cochineal, you've been eating bug blood. So have a close look at that. I would say my favourites out of this lot were probably for taste, were probably the fat-bottomed ants. And I think for complete weirdness, the weaver ants are pretty good. I have a little try, you know. I know it's really strange to do, but you could be ending up saving the planet by changing the way that you eat and having this kind of stuff. But the big thing is, go on an adventure. You can have an adventure in your own mouth, and that is so exciting. Have fun.